Near the village of Vishnupur, there was a lush green forest, and within it lay a small village. In this village lived a young boy named Raghav. He was hardworking and honest, but one habit always troubled him. He constantly compared himself to others. Whenever he saw his friend Karan, the brightest student in the village, he thought, "I wish I were as intelligent as him." When he saw his wealthy neighbor Siddhar, he wished for the same riches. Even when he saw someone running swiftly, he thought, "I wish I could run that fast." Slowly, these thoughts filled his heart with disappointment. He lost interest in his studies, and his dedication to work started fading. No matter how much effort he put in, he always felt like he wasn't good enough. One day, a renowned saint arrived in the village. People said he had the wisdom to guide others toward the truth of life. When Raghav heard about him, he decided to seek his advice. "Gurudev, I work very hard, but whenever I see someone better than me, I feel disheartened. I feel like I will never be as good as them. Please help me overcome this feeling." The saint smiled and said, "Meet me at the oldest tree in the village tomorrow morning. There, you will find your answer." Raghav found the request strange, but he trusted the saint's wisdom and agreed. The next morning, as the first rays of the sun touched the village, Raghav reached the old tree. The saint was already there, waiting for him. "Look carefully at this forest," the saint said. "What do you see?" Raghav glanced around and replied, "There are many types of trees here. Some are tall, some are short, some have plenty of fruits, while others do not." The saint smiled. "Now imagine if the mango tree started comparing itself to the coconut tree, wishing it could grow taller. And what if the coconut tree wished it could bear sweet fruits like the mango tree? Would that make any sense?" Raghav shook his head. "No, Gurudev, that would be foolish." The saint nodded. "Exactly. Now tell me, how does this forest look to you?" Raghav looked around once more and said, "It looks beautiful and balanced." The saint smiled. "That is the truth of life. Just as every tree has its own unique existence and purpose, every person has their own journey and destiny. A mango tree is meant to give sweet fruits, while a coconut tree is built for height and strength. Their roles are different, yet both are equally important." Although Raghav understood the saint's words, he still had some doubts. The saint then took him to a nearby pond where fish swam peacefully. Pointing to a bird soaring above, the saint asked, "If this fish started complaining that it cannot fly like the bird, would that be fair?" Raghav immediately responded, "No, Gurudev, the fish is made to swim, just as the bird is made to fly." The saint smiled again. "Then why do you want to be like someone else? Your journey is unique. You also have strengths that others do not. Instead of comparing yourself, focus on your own abilities and nurture them." At that moment, something changed in Raghav. He realized that comparing himself to others was only making him unhappy. From that day, he decided to focus on his own strengths and improve himself. As time passed, Raghav worked hard with a new mindset. His confidence grew, and he began seeing his life in a different light. Years later, through his dedication and perseverance, Raghav built a successful business and became one of the most respected people in the village. Whenever someone asked him the secret of his success, he would smile and say, "If a fish tries to fly, it will only fail. But if it masters swimming, it can rule the entire ocean." Comparing yourself to others is like expecting the sun and the moon to shine at the same time. Both have their own place and time. Focus on your journey, recognize your strengths, and create your own path to success.